This snake could terminate 100 people with just one bite. But don't worry, he's probably more scared of you than you are of him. Meet the Inland Taipan, the world's most venomous snake that's practically a ghost. No drama, no fang-flashing selfies, just a shy desert introvert with enough venom to wipe out a village. But how does a snake so deadly stay so harmless? And how did we lose track of it for almost 90 years? We're going deep into the outback. Literally. Let's crack open the mystery of the fierce snake. Let's start with the basics. The Inland Taipan, also called the fierce snake or small-scaled snake, is what happens when Mother Nature maxes out the danger slider and then hides it in the middle of nowhere. Inland taipans are medium to large in size and can measure anywhere between 1.8 meters and 2 meters long. What's cool about this species is that their color shifts with the seasons. During the winter months, they are a dark brown to olive color, which helps them to absorb more heat. And during the summer months, they are lighter tan color to help reflect the heat.
We interrupt this programming to bring you some rather disturbing messages.
They also have a distinctive dark glossy head, which helps to warm them up while the rest of their body stays hidden. Aside from their beautiful colors, their smooth scales form a broken herringbone or chevron pattern across its back, which is perfect for blending into the arid soil. It's basically nature's take on a very venomous herringbone trench coat. As for weapons, they have short, curved fangs that are between 3.5 to 6 millimeters long, which they use for deep venom injection. Despite the nickname fierce snake, they're actually shy, calm, and rarely aggressive. And yes, we're getting to the venom, but first, where does this walking chemical weapon even live? So you're not going to run into an inland taipan on your walk to the grocery store. This snake lives in one of the most remote, least populated regions in Australia. The outback's cracked clay floodplains where soil splits open like it's had enough of your nonsense. These snakes are native to the Channel Country, which is southwest Queensland and northeast South Australia. They have been recorded in far western New South Wales and southeast Northern Territory, but that was a very long time ago. These snakes live in cracking black soil plains, sandy scrublands, and gibber deserts. Fierce snakes are known to take shelter in animal burrows or even under rocks to escape the extreme heat. I mean, Australia's climate is hotter than your laptop on 42 open Chrome tabs, so I don't blame them. These snakes are typically active in the morning and late afternoon because they're trying to avoid the midday temperatures that can exceed 40 degrees Celsius or 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Thankfully, they have almost no overlap with human habitation, which keeps both parties safe. But for such a recluse, it has a very busy social life. With rodents. Let's talk about what's on the Inland Taipan's deadly little menu. In case you didn't know, the Inland Taipan is a bit of a foodie. If your idea of cuisine is rodent with a side of rodent. Its favorite meal? The long-haired rat. And when rodent populations boom, so do Inland Taipan babies. It's the circle of life, Outback edition. Their diet is almost exclusively warm-blooded mammals, with their favorite including the long-haired rat, the plains rat, and the house mouse. They're also known to occasionally eat small marsupials, like dunnarts or antechinus. What's really cool is that their reproduction is tied to rodent availability. In boom years, the females can produce up to 2 clutches of eggs, whereas in drought years, they may not breed at all. Here's where it gets crazy. Inland taipans hunt by entering the burrows or cracks where their prey lives, and then ambushing them. Like imagine you're chilling at your house, and next moment, a predator breaks in and just eats you. Inland taipans are also known to bite multiple times, like it's stabbing an avocado to test ripeness. Aside from delivering rapid-fire strikes, they also often clamp down on their prey, which is not common with snakes. This is because their venom immobilizes their prey almost instantly, which means their prey can't fight back and hurt them in the process. So how does that venom work so fast? I'm glad you asked. Let's talk about the deadliest chemistry lesson on the planet. Okay, here's the bit everyone clicks for, the venom. The Inland Taipan has the most potent venom of any land snake known to science. One bite delivers enough venom to kill 100 adult humans. But don't worry, this snake isn't coming for you. He's got anxiety and a calendar full of hiding. They've got an LD50 score of 0.025 milligrams per kg, and one bite can inject an average of 44 milligrams with a max of up to 110 milligrams. Their venom contains neurotoxins that block nerve signal transmission, myotoxins that destroy muscle tissue, and hemotoxins which can cause internal bleeding and more blood chaos. aka blood clots, also known as little death blobs. And finally, the venom contains hyaluronidase, not to be confused with hollandaise, which actually helps to increase venom absorption. If you're bitten by this snake, your symptoms will include headache, nausea, sweating, muscle pain and paralysis, and internal bleeding and possibly even kidney failure. Without treatment, death can occur within 30 to 45 minutes. Basically, it turns your insides into a group project and everyone quits. But thanks to anti-venom, modern medical care, and the Taipan's reclusive lifestyle, there have been 0 recorded human deaths. Because even the most venomous snake knows conflict is exhausting. But if it's that dangerous, how the heck are we filming it? Let's meet the handlers who aren't dead. Most fierce snake bites, they happen to herpetologists, snake handlers, and that one guy who definitely ignored every do not touch sign at the zoo. Fierce snakes are shy and passive, and usually freeze or flee when they're threatened. They typically only bite when cornered or provoked. And encounters with humans in the wild are incredibly rare. So far, there have only been about 11 documented bites, which are mostly from captive snakes. These victims include scientists, zookeepers, professional snake handlers, and some unprofessional snake handlers. All are survivors thanks to the quick use of antivenom and modern medical care. In captivity, they are described as calm and cooperative when handled correctly. Emphasis on handled correctly. Let's talk conservation and why a venomous introvert still deserves some love. You'd think something this rare would be endangered, right? Wrong. The Inland Taipan is listed as least concern because honestly, who's even out there bothering it? Their core populations are stable and healthy, although they are regionally extinct in parts of Victoria and far western New South Wales. Although they're not under threat, they are protected under Australian wildlife legislation. Thankfully, threats to these species are minimal. The only real concern are some grazing land conversions, extreme droughts or climate shifts, and the boom and busts of rodents affecting their breeding. Their habitat is remote, harsh, and largely undisturbed. But did you know that this snake went missing for nearly 90 years? Let's rewind. First described in the 1880s, then poof, nothing. The fierce snake ghosted science until the 1970s, when a Queensland museum team found it again like some sort of legendary desert cryptid. Some people think this snake disappeared for 19 years just to gaslight the scientific community. What's your theory? Alien cover-up, witness protection, or just a plain old reptilian sabbatical? Let me know in the comments. This snake was first described in 1879, but had no confirmed sightings for almost a century. Thankfully, it was rediscovered in 1972 by researchers in Queensland. Its nickname, the fierce snake, comes from the venom potency and not the behavior, and this snake is now part of venom research labs, zoos, and anti-venom programs, with their venom being studied to understand nerve transmission and neurotoxicity. Their venom is also being studied to see how it can improve treatments for other medical conditions, specifically blood disorders. So, it vanished for 90 years and came back deadlier than ever. But the Inland Taipan isn't just a venom icon. It actually plays a vital role in keeping the outback in check. Let's talk about what this snake does when it's not melting rodents. You might think the Inland Taipan is just a one-snake smerder machine with trust issues, but it actually plays a crucial role in keeping Australia's arid ecosystem balanced. This snake controls the native rodent populations, especially during rodent plague years, and prevents the overgrazing and crop damage by reducing rat and mouse numbers. They support ecosystem balance by creating more food competition for native predators like owls or marsupial carnivores, and they also protect vegetation and soil stability. On top of that, juvenile taipans are prey for mulga snakes, goannas, and raptors. So they're both predator and prey, making up a key part of the food web. The Inland Taipan's presence reflects a healthy rodent population, which sustains the outback's energy flow. So the next time someone says, what's the point of a snake that deadly? You can say it's keeping the outback in balance and the rat rave population under control. The fierce snake has proof that danger doesn't need to be loud. It's not here to chase you, hiss at you, or end up in your boots. It's here to exist quietly, strike fast, and keep rodent populations in check. It's the deadliest snake you'll probably never meet. And maybe that's the way it likes it. If you enjoyed this dive into the venomous void, give the like button a gentle strike. And subscribe for more creepy critters, misunderstood monsters, and misunderstood monsters that are also creepy critters. And drop a comment if you think this shy serpent deserves a little PR makeover. Also, click here to check out my cone snail video to meet nature's smallest little Ashmasshin. It's silent, stylish, and fires venom darts like a mollusk ninja. Stay squishy, stay weird, and maybe stay far away from desert cracks. Bye, my fellow loons!